What is up, guys? Razor here. Welcome back to Suikoden for the PlayStation 1. Let's head to Linen Camp, which is south of Gregminster. Go ahead and take these enemies out real quick. Alright, here's Linen Camp right here. Here we are in Linen Camp. Razor, not much of a place, but they do make fine tea here. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Well, then, it's about time I got to work. Let me go make some arrangements. I may be late, so take a look around. Okay. Who's this fellow that Victor wants us to meet? You know? I can't quite trust that man. I have no idea. So, what shall we do now? Let's take a shower. If you're spending the night, I recommend the Kayaki Inn. It's just down the street. Here we have the Rune Master shop, which we don't really need to visit. Is it true that General Tio went north? War is bad for business. You're not from hereabouts, are you? We have a daughter named Meg. If you ever run into her, please tell her to come home once in a while. Darn that tomboy Meg. Adventure calls, indeed. Making her folks worry like this. Yeah, keep that name in mind for later. Got a big item shop here. Wow, there's a lot of space. Buy medicine and antitoxin here, which we don't really need to buy. Occasionally you see a suspicious bunch of people go into the Kayaki Inn and never come out. When do you suppose they leave? That's a good question. Wow, that's... People go in but never come out. That's pretty suspicious. You know, we're here at the blacksmith. So, in every single Suikoden except for Chris and Woven Web, you level up your weapons have levels, and the max level is 16, but each blacksmith can only go up to a certain level. This particular blacksmith's max is 5. So let's go ahead and start powering up the weapons here. And as you level it up, it'll start to cost more and more money. And certain weapons are stronger than others. Like you'll see that Grumio's axe is already stronger than the staff already. With mage characters, there's really not much point in upgrading their weapons. But for Cleo, it's probably worth it. But because she's not purely just a mage, she can deal some decent physical damage as well. But if you have a mage in your party, there's no point in powering up their weapon. And there we go. We maxed out our weapons for now. There'll be better blacksmiths later on in the game, of course. Who do we have over here? Kryn. I've got something to tell you. Hee hee. You know how monsters sometimes leave behind those urns? Well, sometimes you find valuable things in them. Hee hee. If you take these things to an appraiser, hee hee. Yeah, keep him in mind for later. And also make sure to get an octopus urn and a Seldon urn before you leave. Before you go to the next area. Because they are missable. You can get both of those from the bonbons. Basically what happens is you get a question mark urn. And you take that to an appraiser and get it appraised. And you'll either get a failure urn, an octopus urn, or a Seldon urn. Seldon urn's the rarest. Octopus urn's the second rarest. And the most common one is the failure urn. Okay, here we have the armor shop. And here you can buy brass armor. I'll wait till later because I don't have enough inventory space right now. See, I think I already went in this house, didn't I? Yeah, it's the Rune Master, okay. Okay, we're done exploring this place. I gotta talk to this dude. They say some traders are on the run. It's not you guys, is it? It actually is, but you don't need to know that. Let's not talk to him yet. Let's talk to some people around here first. Now that I've got plenty of stuff, where shall I take it? East to Rockland? Or maybe west past Mount Tigerwolf to Saturday? Oh well. Wherever I go, I'll be making a bundle. Damn. I was out for just a bit and someone broke into my room. I've lost my life savings. Oh. That's rough. That's a feels bad right there. Welcome to the Kayaki Inn. A bed is 70 bits per person. I'll throw in breakfast. Alright, let's go ahead and stay here. So you are a friend of Victor's. Well then, I'll prepare the best rooms we have. Awesome. We get special rooms. I guess, what's his name? Victor never returned. But we didn't make any other plans. Let's wait a bit longer. And if he still doesn't show up, we'll head north. Perhaps Master Tio can help us. Cleo, why did Pawn... Don't, Gremio. What's going on at such a late hour? Oh, we got some... We've heard that some fugitives are staying here. We'll look around. But sir, our guests are sleeping. Shut up. Do you plan to harbor rebels? Uh-oh. They come for us. Young Master, they're coming for us. Victor must have ratted on us. I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. This doesn't look good. They'll find us for sure. What should we do, young master? Let's fight. Yes, young master. I, Gremio, will protect you with my life. Oh, stop it, Gremio. He was kidding. There's too many of them. Calm down. I wasn't kidding, though. Let's take them out. We're in big trouble now. Gremio, maybe we can get young master out before... This way, hurry. Who is that? What should we do, young master? That voice from that clock, I think. Young master, not that way. He's right. By the way, the voice that came from that clock. Yep, we gotta go over here. Who is this? Odessa. What are you waiting for? Hurry. You want to get caught? Who are you? Whoever it is, thank God. So you're the new friends that Victor told me about. Everyone's waiting. Follow me. Anybody down here? Nope. What do we got over here? Cup of haters? Nah, I'm kidding, guys. Sorry, Razor. You must have had a tough time. But it was exciting, wasn't it? What's going on here? I didn't think I'd give myself away so soon. Oh well. Now that you've met Odessa, the name rings a bell. You don't mean the Rebel Army? Rebel Army, we prefer to call ourselves the Liberation Army. But who cares about names? Let me introduce myself. I'm Odessa Silverberg, leader of the Liberation Army. How do you do? Victor, are these the people you wanted us to meet? That's right. Prepare yourselves for a surprise. This here is the son of General T.O. McDowell, and a fugitive to boot. Don't you think he'll be a great asset to the Liberation Army? You've got to be kidding. Why should young master join the rebels? Right, young master? Maybe I should join the Liberation Army. So he says. He's interested. No way. Recently many of our hideouts have been discovered. Must be a spy among us. With all the problems we already have, we can't afford to recruit complete strangers. I guess you've all been fooled by Victor as well. Whenever he takes a liking to someone, he just drags them in. But they do appear to be hunted by the Imperials. The town's still full of soldiers. You may stay until things blow over. Whatever decision you make afterwards is up to yourselves. You've got to be kidding. Young master, join the rebels? No way. Rebels, Liberation Army, well, why not? Maybe we should become true rebels. On the other hand, what will Master Tio think? What do we have here? Flick. Keep him in mind for the first 2 games. If Odessa greets you as a guest, so will I. My name is Flick, Lightning Flick of the Liberation Army. You've never heard of me? Well then, remember the name. The quiet one there's Humphrey, the swordsman, and that's Sanchez. We 3 are pretty famous in the Liberation Army, you know. You don't really think the Empire will take you back, do you? They'll kill you for sure. Yeah, and Humphrey, keep him in mind for the first 2 games as well. And I'll say this as a hint. There's a character we met during this journey that he travels with in part 2. So, out of all the characters we've met, there's one character he travels with in part 2. If you already played Suikoden 2, you already know who it is. Alright, let's talk to Sanchez here. My name is Sanchez. How do you do? And now let's talk to Odessa. I'm so sorry you must have had a fright. Victor's got bad habits. I guess we're enemies. Too bad. Yep, I guess so. Oh, someone's passed out here. Is he dead? Are you alright? I must tell Lady Odessa. Let's take him inside. Wonder who he is. Where are we? Don't worry, this is the Liberation Army hideout. Have you a message for me? You must be Odessa, thank goodness. I'm one of the Mount Sifu bandits, but we only attack those rotten Imperials. Anyway, the other day, the Imperial Guard came over and captured our bosses, Varkas and Sydonia. Oh no. We met those two earlier. Varkas and Sydonia. Could they be... Shh, be quiet. Lady Odessa, please, help Varkas and Sydonia. The rotten Grady of Rockland has strung them up to starve to death. Outrageous. Execution without trial? Even by imperial law, that's illegal. How awful. But Odessa, imperial surveillance has been intense lately. We have to keep a low profile. I'm aware that we're understaffed, but the bandits have asked for our help. We can't let them down. It's our fault. What do you mean it's your fault? I see. Well, even if you didn't know what you were doing, you still have to claim responsibility, right, Razor? You must rescue Varkas and Sydonia. I'll help you too. I agree. I don't plan to betray the Empire, but Grady is unforgivable. You're right. Undoing Grady's wrongs would be good for the Empire. Besides, if young master gives the orders, I will follow. Thank you. Varkas and Sydonia are strung up at the home of the Rockland's military commander. If you don't hurry, they'll dry up. Please help them. Razor, I beg of you, too. Victor, you go too. Leave it to Victor. Let's get going. Razor. Rockland, here we come. Okay, we do have a little bit more time, so... Varkas and Sydonia, please help them right away. Please, Razor, help them. Rockland is east of the capital. From Linen Camp, it's northeast. Humphrey's still quiet. Don't for a moment think that I trust you. Victor, that goes for you too. Alright. So let's go to Rockland. Home of the rocks. On the land. Land of Rocks. That sounds like an awesome name. Land of Rocks. That's what I'm going to name my headquarters in this game. Land of Rocks. I kind of wish you could move diagonally in this game like you can in Final Fantasy the Pixel Remasters. Walking diagonally is kind of useful on the world map. But you can't do it in this game. Might as well fight these enemies. There's no reason not to, really. Get some more money and stuff. Maybe get a pointed hat or two. Plus Victor needs to gain some levels because he's pretty low level. Who are you? You have no business here. Get out. Or you'll be strung up like those bandits there. Ha 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 ha. Yep, there they are over there. We gotta save them. How do we get inside though? Security's pretty tight. It'll be tough sneaking in. Leave it to me. I'm used to things like this. Help! Help! The Grady Mansion is on fire. Fire! Fire! Uh-oh. What? Yeah, Victor must have did that. Victor, what have you done? You didn't. I didn't do anything. It must be the dry weather. My goodness, young master, don't you dare take after someone like this. The mansion's on fire. Or how about this one? The mansion's on fire. It don't need no water. I can't sing the rest of that song on YouTube, because I'll get demonetized. Alright, anyway, we got some new enemies here. Empire soldiers. Let's take... Oh, crap. Victor's in the back row. Fantastic. Lovely. Let me change the formations around here. Even though Victor's down like 5 levels, he has more hit points than everybody. Make sure to grab this now because you won't be able to get it later. And you can't run from the Imperials either, so don't even try. It's like a forced encounter. That's a lot of soldiers. And we have a new enemy, Empire Captain, in the back there. Get wrecked. They can drop an unappraised painting, but you can get it by other means later. Okay, there we get brass armor. I want to equip that on I guess I'll give it to Grumio because the main character has an increased chance to dodge since the main character has somewhat skill. So let's give it to Grumio there. Also, the main character can evade more as well. And there we get an antique, which I do want to give to Razor there. And that'll do. I'm not sure how long Victor stays in the party, but just make sure I don't have anything valuable on him. Oh crap, I think I missed a room there that had a chest in it. Ah crap. I might have to redo this part again. I didn't mean to go to that door. Because I didn't know there was another door there, and it's alright though. I'll just restart if I have to. Okay, we can still go through. 700 bits and 1,000 bits, okay. So it didn't matter anyway. Didn't really matter. Alright, let's rescue... Huh. What's going on? I can't see. My god. It's you Imperials. Why are you here? Have you come to laugh at me? Of course not. If we'd known what sort of fellow Grady was, we never would have helped him. A few things happened and now we're wanted by the Imperials, just like you. We'll help you out. Thanks. Give my buddy too, will you? He got it on his own. Ha. Not necessary. Sydonia, why you... If you got tricks like that, why didn't you escape sooner? Huh. Can't very well escape alone. But why didn't you just escape and then free him from the rope? Like cut the rope. Sydonia is not very smart. Well, let's get out of here. And they're just guest party members, by the way. They didn't actually join the group. Okay, it's your last chance to get all those chests. So make sure to get them now. You dare to turn against the Emperor? Free the bandits and even set my house on fire? You'll be sorry. So you want a fight. Don't think you're the only one with a grudge. Wow, cut out your eyeballs. What? Oh, well. Ha, I'd rather tear him to pieces. Please. Well, you see, you'll regret this. I'll tell Master Craze about this. You'll get yours. And he retreats like a coward. Cleo, you think the Empire will take us back? I don't know. Young Master. Haha, ha. Don't worry. There's all kinds of ways to make a living. Alright, guys. Oh, looks like I got a little bit more. I guess we owe the Liberation Army our lives. Tell Lady Odessa that if she ever needs help, Varkas and Sydonia will be there in a flash. Well, we're off. Perhaps we'll meet again. It sure is great to be done. Let's go back to Linen Camp. Razor, why don't you spend a bit more time with the Liberation Army? Come on. Young Master, when we return to Linen Camp, let's decide what to do. At this rate. Alright guys, that'll be the first episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. And later.